Well, good morning, everyone. Today is Monday. It's 8:29, and it is, what's the temperature around here? 69 degrees. You can see right now it is raining. You see, we just got a little spot of rain up there. You see, we have little spots of rain around me, and apparently that's what's hitting me right now. And so, I mean, it's so little, I know it's going to be gone soon, but it's pouring right now. However, it looks like in the areas that I'll be mowing, it's not raining. So I think it's okay now. A lot of people might get up and see it's raining and say it's a wash, but not me. It's only 8:30. We got 12 good hours of daylight, and this is going to go, and we'll start out our mowing. James going to be with me today, and I have a job today where I need to mow this big yard. I showed it to y'all a couple weeks ago. I mowed for the guy. It was one time mowing, but he said he wanted to go ahead and get it mowed again. And the hedges that I had suggested, he said he wanted to go ahead and get those. It's not going to be a big hedge job. I'll show y'all. It just needs a little trimming around the edges just to round it off and make it look pretty. So when James gets here, we'll load up the mowers that we're taking today, and we'll see what we're going to get done. But right now, it's raining pretty good. So have you guys started your gardening yet? I got everything laid out. I got a nice area made out for it. Plastic's all laid down. You know, that landscaping tarp cover stuff. And I've got my plants, but I have not put anything out. I find it's very difficult. I just seem like when I get through at the end of the day, I don't feel like going out and gardening. I just want to go in the house and get some rest. Anyhow, so I might have a little bit of a later garden, which is okay, because the late gardens actually do good, pretty good around here. They're still pouring. Good morning, James.
Morning.
It is 10:13, 10:18, and y'all can see the rain is gone. The sun's shining, and looks like we're going to be able to get with it now. It's very, very wet, but I have a feeling the further we go toward the east, the drier it's going to be. Because this morning when I looked at the radar, I didn't see any rain going out that way. So me and James, we're going to get this thing done. We have oh man, I don't have my green book.
Can't mow without the list.
You mind running in there and getting it for me, please?
Where is it?
It's on the TV cabinet.
I'll get it.
Lordy, I thought I brought it out here. Thank you, sir.
Almighty Book of Mowing.
Yeah. Okay.
Any of those going to be hard to do today because of the wet?
Well, actually, I don't think it. This morning it was raining like buckets. Okay, y'all, see we're doing this yard here in Wallen. James is taking care of that one. Then he's gonna go on the other side. The person we mowed this for 2 weeks ago They said there was another little addition that goes to it. So we're going to take care of that this time. Of course, the grass will be kind of long. And he did say he wanted us to go ahead and trim these hedges. So I'm going to show you there what we're going to trim on these hedges. Now you can see that Nandina there is way growed up. Now I'm not going to take the time to knock it down real low or anything like that. We're just going to kind of round these Nandinas off, shave it up and just round it off, and even all these out. Personally, the beds really need sprayed, but I'm not going to put no spray in it without somebody wanting me to or telling me to. So you can see there, these are the bushes I told them I'd trim for them, these Nandinas. But we're going to walk around the house and see if anything needs touched up just a little bit. We'll go ahead and throw that in. So, them Nandinas not too bad, a little bushy. But for the most part, they're looking all right. What'd you say?
That I'm stuck. It won't go nowhere.
All right. Y'all see how wet this is? We're not gonna be able to mow that part until it dries out some. It ain't nothing but a mud fest. We was able to get James out of the mud, but it's real deep. From where he's cutting over, it's real deep. Okay, we're finished here. I'm going to tell you all a little something about these Nandina bushes that I trimmed. Give you a few pointers if you want them. First thing I want to point out, anytime you're trimming behind a bush in a house, try to keep the foliage at least a foot off the house. Keep it about 12 inches back. Now this right here is about 18 inches, but that's okay. Gives it room to grow. You know, you can't do a whole lot. These not going to look ultra shaped, but they don't look too bad. They are Nandinas, by the way. We just kind of cut the high places off on the sides and on the top. Now these other bushes weren't originally in the original text. and quote, but I went ahead and knocked the high places off anyhow. They don't look too bad, not bad shaped at all. I just knocked a few of the high places off. That down there, we was able to mow most of it, but y'all seen what we missed. James mowed that down there. He mowed that. I think he mowed it on 4.5, right? The reason we have to mow this yard so high is we actually mowed it down on 4. Or originally he started at 3.5 over there, right?
Yeah, I got that next to the road on
Yeah.
3.5.
And I seen him up here, and I knew it was mowing really, really low. Anyways, but the way he mowed it on 4.5, is everything came out real good. It looks like a nice even yard. Well, as even as you could hope to get it for the nest.
Yeah.
And that,
I would say the other side where I got stuck, I probably should have lifted the deck all the way up.
yeah, pretty bad.
Yeah,
There was a lot of,
very thick.
and it's soft too. And anytime it's real soft like that, you kind of sink in. But you know, now we didn't mow over there where he was sinking in, because, well, in the first place, he was sinking in. And ordinarily what we do, like if it's a regular yard, about every other time when we mow it, we just knock the tops off until it dried out. But we're not going to go through there and do a big weed eating like it's been mowed. My camera's got a lot of stuff on it. But for what we had to deal with, I think it went pretty good. On to the next one. Okay, you guys, we're going to tell you a story. Now I want you to tell me what you would do. My wife contacted me. She's doing the invoicing today. And she said one of the customers disagreed about their price. They said we didn't mow them as much as we did. Now I've been mowing this customer probably for about 5 years, maybe more. So how would you all resolve this if that happened with one of your customers? Got a phone call coming in. Lawn care. Lawn care.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi, was it?
Yeah, it's West. May I help you?
Hey, this is Francis with Pulse Lending. How's your day going so far?
Hey, not too good. Hey, you'll have to call me back in a little bit, okay? Because I'm really busy right now.
Not a problem. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Somebody wanting to give me some money. Everybody wants to give me money. Anyways, how would you handle it, James? You got a customer, been a good customer, no complaints for 5 years.
Well, I would show them in my books where I had mowed them.
Okay.
Dates and stuff. But if they continued to argue with it, I'd probably end up letting it go if they were a good customer and always paid.
Okay. Here's what I've decided to do. Now, this person may watch my YouTube channel. I don't know. If I do, he's liable to get. If he does, he's liable to get a little sore. But here's what I'm going to do. We're going to send them the invoice like a regular invoice. I told Mariah. We're not going to admit that we didn't mow it for a whole month during right now grass growing season, because he's a bi-weekly. You know what happens if you skip a bi-weekly? I mean, in this weather, Lord, it'd be 3 foot tall. So I told her, you know what, I don't mind giving a mowing. After 5 years, I just told her, send the same invoice, and for that date on that mowing that he is complaining about, just put no charge. I'm giving it to him. this is not the first time I've dealt with things like this. My customers are older, and this person's probably 85 right now. And sometimes when these people get a little older, things don't, they're not thinking right. So, surely, unless something was going on in his mind, surely he knows what his yard would look like if I hadn't mowed it for a full month. Now, I'm going to that yard right now, and I'm going to take a picture of it and show you guys, and you tell me if it looks like it's been since May the 7th, since it's been mowed. Imagine what it looked like right now with this heat and this moisture. Now, and what I'm going to do from now on, because of whatever's going on, I don't know, when I get through mowing his yard, I'm going to text him or call him. He texts, I think. Anyway,
I would do texting because it's easier to prove a record of that.
I'm going to text him and let him know we mowed his yard. Now, he might get his feelings hurt and just fire me as soon as he sees this or he sees the text. He might get his feelings hurt and fire me. But the fact is I don't like misunderstandings. They're costly. And this is one sure way that we both have a record. Hey, if I was wrong, fine. We got a record now. But I'm going to show you all this yard when I get there. Now, they're really high. He's at 2 weeks. And maybe he's looking out there and think, God, they ain't been here in a month. But the fact is, it's just wet, hot and dry. Hot and wet. So here we go. Now, does that yard look like a month to Jens? I don't think so. Not in this weather.